Tolbert, I live at 32894 Kimberly Court in Eastlake, and I did get school safety, maybe the topic of the night here for the public. I do have two grandkids at Longfellow. One just finished the third grade, one just finished kindergarten. I'm here to talk about a school security issue that occurred and a lack of communication about that. On Tuesday, May 24th, which is the second last day of school, our kindergartner wasn't feeling particularly well. So my wife and I drove to Longfellow to pick her up. This is approximately 1 p.m. We pulled up in front of the main door. My wife, I waited outside. My wife went inside to retrieve our grandchild. And there were numerous kids in the area. I don't know, maybe perhaps they were just returning from recess or something, but there's a lot of kids around. And a couple of them opened the doors for my wife to pass through. She wasn't required to ring the buzzer out the exterior doors or anything like that. And that's no common procedure, is to ring the buzzer and be admitted by the office staff. There were actually more kids inside, holding open a second set of doors. My wife would just pass on through. Unfortunately, she knew enough about the protocol to stop and ring the buzzer for the office staff to admit her. If she didn't know this, anyone, she could walk right in and walk right down the hallway. There were no, let's see here, I'm losing track here. So, yeah, I mean, really can't fault the kids. They probably just thought they were being nice, letting her in and open the door for her and see a lady walk through, and, it's not a problem. The point is that anyone could have walked right through, down the hallway, and done who knows what. There were no other adults in the area. There were two of the office staff were inside, working, heads down, working their desks, and oblivious to the fact that my wife was even there. And that's okay, it's the reason why I had the buzzers, I guess, right? So, we didn't know this at the time, but this has happened to be the exact same day as that massive school shooting in Texas, which even upset us even further when we found all that out. Pretty scary. So, but the fact that she or anyone else could have easily entered the building undetected is really alarming. Further, this is even where it gets even better, or worse, I should say. The next day, my wife called Dr. Thompson to alert him of a security issue. Was told he wasn't in the office, so she left a voicemail message requesting a return call and what it was about. The return call never came, which is also a cause for concern. This is the second time that a call to Dr. Thompson from our household was not returned.
Mr. Tolbert.
Oh, for sure.
You have 3 minutes left, sorry.
I got about 30 seconds, maybe?
We can give you 30 seconds.
Okay. So our schools are supposed to be a safe place, but this potential security breach is very alarming. We can only hope that there's better security, something needs to be fixed when schools reopen later this summer. I suspect that if I weren't here right now, Dr. Thompson or anyone else here on the board may not even have known about this issue, and there will be no chance to fix it. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tolbert.
I know we normally don't respond to public comment. However, the gentleman that spoke was my father. So I know what was said is 100% true and accurate. School safety is more than just intruders coming from the outside. I debated sharing this, but as a mom, I need to make sure if I can help one other family, that this does so. This is very emotional for me, but I have to share it. A week before school was let out, my kindergartner was assaulted in school by another child. Dr. Thompson even used those exact words in the meeting after we watched the video, that any person in this room, if they saw it, would be sick to their stomach. We sat in a meeting with Dr. Thompson and the principal, and I was told that this problem was ongoing all year, happening to other kids, yet nothing was ever done until it happened to my kid. And then what? Oh no, it happened to Stacy's kid, so now we must do something, because I will always be there to advocate. How many other innocent kids had to deal with this out-of-control child? Multiple teachers came to me afterwards, not as a board member, but as a parent, talking to me about my child, thanking me for coming to be an advocate, and they wished more parents did so. They told me they don't even send kids to the office because they have no support. There's no discipline, so what's the point? Something has to change. Kids deserve to feel safe, and this should have never happened, especially because I was told it went on all year, until the last week of school when it happened to my kid. And I fought. I demanded to see security video, that anyone would be sick if they watched it. That's all.